5 things men crave in women over 60. Number 1, firm boundaries. Now, this needs to be implemented with skill. At this age, there's a certain expectation, kind of like how you deal with an executive if you're in corporate, where you're like, that is a great idea, and we could do bump, bump, bump. So instead of saying to your boss or this executive at the company, that's not how we should do it. We should do it this way. We don't say that. We say, yeah, that's really good, and we could do this. Because we never want to kind of put down the executive at the company, do we? Same thing when you have boundaries. We want to communicate. We don't want to make him wrong, but we still want to execute that this is what we require. Now, why are boundaries something that a man craves? He can't trust you if you never tell him exactly what you need. If you are that pushover that he dated in his 20s, 40 years ago, eventually that imploded. And it imploded because eventually pushing everything under the rug finally came to front and center, and it led to an awful breakup for a lot of men, where they understand this concept. We need to be authentically who we are and do it early, do it often, so that we get with the right partner. Because men in their 60s have had 1 to 4 divorces, and they do not want to do that again. So stating your boundary up front, being authentic, being exactly who you are right away shows him, can we do this or can we not do this? All right, number 2 is he wants someone who can be playful. I mean, that's the great thing about being over 60. You're probably retired. It's just fun time. Like, let's have fun. And he wants someone who's bubbly, who's happy, who can just enjoy life with. Number 3 is someone who can be supportive. Whether he's working or retired, he wants someone that is on his team. He doesn't want to compete. Doesn't want to compete with you. He competes with other men. It's not his thing. He wants you to be support, just like he's going to be supportive of you, whether it be putzing around the house, playing golf. He wants someone who's like, yeah, go do that. Go have fun. I want that for you. Not someone who's bringing him down. Hey, because you're doing that, you're not spending time with me. He doesn't want to hear that. He wants these are my goals. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. And he wants someone who's like, go get him, Tiger. Number 4. Now, earlier we're talking about being supportive. What he also craves is a woman that can push him. Now this, just like boundaries, has to be done with skill and gracefully by someone we love and care about. Let me give you an example. So my whole life, I thought I had no issues with money and finances. I've always been financially secure. But something came up where I thought my partner, Paige, said she wanted me to pay for everything. And that made me very angry because I was like, why am I all of a sudden paying for everything? In reality, she never said that. And then we got really curious about why it got me angry and just to figure it out. And what I determined once we talked about it and she asked about my childhood is that my parents always had this like, we're going to run out of money syndrome. And then it actually showed up when I was 18 or 19 when they had to sell my childhood home. Because, I mean, I didn't know it at the time, but they sold it so that they could pay for my college. And so they downsized. But of course I was an asshole and like, you're selling my childhood home. I don't want to live there. Anyway, what I learned is I felt like, and I'm very financially secure, that if I have to pay for everything, there's a chance I may lose my home again, or I may have to change my lifestyle, and it got me terrified. So I had this scarcity mindset around money, even though I had plenty. So now that's something that I want to heal and want to work on, I don't know how I'm going to, but I know this. I now am aware of this issue. And it's because I had a partner who could push me and ask the right questions to uncover. So having that sophistication, having that patience, having that curiosity in a partner is really something sexy that men are going to crave. Because if a partner can level you up, isn't that beautiful? All right, and then number 5, he wants someone with less responsibility. The whole great thing about dating over 60 is it's like we're not raising children anymore. They're out of the house. And for most of you watching this, it's like time to have fun, time to travel, time to go on dinners, time to go on walks. Like, we don't have to take care of anything anymore. Let's just enjoy it. So he wants, if you have a lot of responsibility still, he's not going to crave that as much. All right. If you're over 60, ready to find a man and would like some help, and have your act together and just need someone who can show you the ropes, who's been doing this for a decade, who's been published in New York Post, has been filmed on the Today Show, and frankly knows what the heck he's doing, and can get you a partner with an 83% success rate, which is the highest success rate in the country of all the coaches worldwide. Go sign up for a discovery chat with me. It'll be in the top comment or in the description. Just click the link and we will set up a time to get on the phone and we'll talk about what this could look like and make sure we can help you. Cool. Love you and thank you for listening, and we'll see you next video.